Okay, so let's take a look at our second example here. Now, this example is looking at a pool that has a uniform depth of 5 feet, but they also tell you the pool is a square pool. Now, even though we know if your math is still not that strong, you can still do well in the SAT. They are always going to test you on some basic math concept. Now, they expect any student taking the SAT to know what a square is. So, a square pool means you're going to have, in essence, the surface of the pool probably may look like a little square like this, where the distances are the same. And then it's going to go down like this, maybe something like that. Let's just draw any pool. Let's draw it like this, draw it, something like that. So this is your square. So if the square pool, that means this distance here is x and this distance here is x. And this distance here, that is the depth of the pool. We can call the depth maybe h or something like that. All right. So once you know, then the key word you're looking for is the volume. That means you need to be able to calculate the volume. And they are saying that the volume of the pool is actually 2,000 cubic feet. All right. Something like this. That's how much water you can take. So your main question, the main question for you is, what is the length of the pool? Now, the length of the pool, it turns out the length and the width are the same. So the length of the pool is x, and so I can say that if you know how to find the volume of a figure like this, the volume is always going to be equal to length times width times the height, right? In this case, we have x times our height. And it turns out this is equal to 2,000 feet. So we're going to solve this in two ways, but you need to know this basic concept. If you cannot do this, then you can't solve this problem. So the step one, let's take step one as just a simple plug-in. So if you know the answer is 10, that means 10 times h is given to us as 5, and that's 500. That's 500. 500 is not equal to 2,000, so that's obviously wrong. Let's go to the next one. So 20 times 5 is equal to 400 times 5, which is equal to 2,000. So obviously this is our answer. So this is, you can do this simple plug-in to find your answer straightforward. This is just using method one, just by plugging method. Method two here, for instance, from here we know that 5 times x squared is equal to 2,000, right? This is from here. This x squared, and then of course, because we know our h is equal to 5, so if I divide this out by 5, that gives me 400 here, and therefore x squared is equal to 400 like this, and then x is equal to the square root of 400, which is equal to, plus or minus 20. But we are looking at the height, so we are going to worry about the plus 20 side, and therefore 20 is your answer. So you can solve this problem easily. But the question is, you need to understand what a square is, and of course, need to also understand that if you want to find the volume of uh, such a shape, it has to be equal to length times width times the height, and that will help you solve this problem. All right.